Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, and welcome back to Yeniseisk's Siberia. Right, we're back to old crappy mic, and I just remember that I didn't even finish a rant about the microphone and this kind of stuff, so we're gonna open with that. Right. So, I will start. What we're gonna start? We're gonna start checking how everything is going. Happiness of people is slowly falling down. We're gonna find out why that is. Living space, I'm hoping that it's not it, but we'll see what's with the hospitals. Hospitals look to be fine. They look like they're okay. We do have some people here that are sick, but they're not in a hospital. Is it the amount of cars we have? We only have one ambulance. Could be. I think they could be sick, that they are waiting for the ambulance. I'm just gonna, yeah, traveling in a vehicle ambulance, okay. And this one here is working shift. What does it say? Urgent need of ambulance transportation to hospital. Okay, I think this is a sign. This is a sign that we need to start building this hospital. So we're gonna go one, and I need to click here. And again, let's start building this hospital that we have. Actually, it's a big clinic, but nevertheless. Okay. So what I'm gonna start doing now is something that Walter has been pushing for too long. Walter was pushing for a highway. So we're gonna start planning a proper highway. Highway is gonna be connecting our important locations around the country here. So the biggest space we have available would be around this industrial area here, and I will start planning it from here. I mean, like, it's obviously going to be from this main road going to the border crossing, but I believe this is going to be an important one. So we can go highway planning. We have a big thing to finish on the other side of the map. I'm just going to pause this and just explain some of the things happening here. So I'm still iffy in how we should finish this construction. Now, Weltier gave me a couple of really good ideas, and then he threw a couple of curveballs. Weltier said that we should import everything with boats, and I am 100% all for that. This is an amazing idea. I love it. We should be importing everything that we have with boats. We even have a harbor here where we can purchase a bigger storage facility and then start importing all these materials. Well, crap load of materials, to be precise. We can build a bigger storage, and then we can have all the construction materials we want around here. The problem with this area, actually problem with this map and the riverside, is that the riverside is... wow. The riverside is too steep. This is a little bit bigger problem than maybe some of you think. We can't build anything next to the riverside. You have to level the crap out of it, and you can see even with 3 bulldozers that are not using fuel for, you know, consumption, it's really hard to level this area. Like, we didn't even level the area around this harbor where the road is connected to, so this is gonna be pain in the rear end. To build. I mean, like, the harbor area itself, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. We can always slowly build an incline like this, and gold. Wow. Okay, that was a little bit unexpected. Crossings. Oh, really? Yeah, sure. Crossing is not allowed. Here we go. We can even build this. Oh, that's not too steep. Which is not a problem. The problem is we need a flat area for the... oh, this looks a little bit on a flat earth side. So we can build maybe a harbor area on this side for construction purposes, for imports of materials. Maybe. The thing is that we need flat area for the harbor, because leveling the hell out of this map is going to be really painful. Well, for all of us. Probably more so you than me, but, like, it's going to be painful. So this is just the access for construction area. Now, the plan was, do we construct this ourselves, or do we purchase these? Now, Walter drew us a curveball here and said, build it. And then he said something that Copti would say easily. Copti would say, build it with... Copti would say build it with helicopters, and that's that's something that it's interesting idea, and I will explore that. I'm really not ready for this. I'm really not ready for this because I'm not really sure how much we can actually, how far we can transport people by helicopters. Now, bear in mind that they can be only for 8 hours in here. Helicopters are one of the fastest transport methods in the map, and I am not sure if this is it's figuratively other side of the map. So figuratively, that would be at least 3/4 or 2/3 of the map away. I know for a fact that trains can do easily, comfortably, a quarter of the map. So 160 kilometer driving train can cover about quarter of the map. So if you have a city here, you can transport people quarter of the map away. Well, yeah, quarter of the map away if the city is in the center. So it's like, I believe, like, I don't know. I don't remember. Dennis, help here. He did a lot of this testing, how far trains can actually deliver people. You know, bear in mind that they're still spending their lives in those trains, and it takes a long time for them to be delivered. So we have this area here, which doesn't seem like it's gonna be housing any warehouses anytime soon. So how am I supposed to build a harbor if we're gonna construct this on our own? Well, we can try having the whole episode of me just leveling the crap out of the map, which is probably gonna be the best viewed video on this channel. I believe that would bring back even the JP. Even JP would enjoy this. But anyway, we can do this. I am not sure. This is one of the things I am not sure about. How... What the hell is this? Why is this one not leveling? Wow. Oh, right. You see this yellow thing? Oh, that's a power line. Well, maybe that gives it out, like gives us a clue why is it not leveling. So what I wanted to try here is create a steep riverside as possible. You can see when it starts pushing the dirt into the river, that means it's the steepest it can get. I probably can be a little bit more steeper, but why am I doing this? I want to see if we can have some kind of storage area a little bit higher on the little bit higher ground. How high the harbor can be. Okay, I need to monitor the amount of people we have, population, because it looks a little bit wonky. I will go and pause this, just test this out, and then go back and recheck everything that we need to check. So, docks, we need to import stuff. Obviously, we cannot import containers. We're gonna have to import gravel. Gravel can be imported through here. That's fine, and the gravel then can be unloaded with conveyor belts. That would be fine. But coal will be a tricky one. We are producing some of our... Yeah, coal would be a tricky one. Dumbass, you're gonna be mining your own coal. Right, so coal is there. What else do we have? Harbor for aggregate loading, harbor for containers and vehicles, no, pumping harbor. Okay, so we have a pumping harbor here, but like I said in the previous episode, we have a problem with these harbors where they're not shown all of them there, especially the small ones. This is dry bulk, the small ones being wood ramp docks. What the hell? What are you importing? Everything! Whoa! I like this. I like this, but this doesn't seem to like me. So let me see if we can find a common tongue here. Okay. Let's go. Okay, this is the furthest we can go inland. This is probably, not 100%, but probably the furthest we can go inland. Okay, you can see how I can see the dock sinking. Literally sinking into the ground. Yeah, so it looks like the docks really have to be quite close to the... Quite close to the riverside. Okay. Yeah, this is not gonna work that easily. So looks like we're gonna have to level all the way to the shore, all the way to the lowest part of the harbor. And you can see, oh, I actually placed it. I'm not sure if I want it like this. The problem is again the leveling of this terrain. So whatever they're gonna deliver, there's no storage capacity for this. So if we go and check this one, there's absolutely no storage capacity. This is just what the things that they accept. So what we're gonna do first is have a coffee, and then we're gonna decide what we're gonna do about this. I think I'm gonna have to do this off the screen, this leveling, if we're gonna do something about this. So this would be off the screen leveling. Let's see how long it's gonna take. I like this idea. Other whale tears idea of us constructing all of this, I think it would be a little bit dodgy. First of all, I already thought of it, and the positive thing is these helicopters would definitely help if they can transport people from Sitomsk, from the other side of the map. If that's so, yeah, we can roleplay this. We can roleplay this to be, you know, donated helicopters, and we can then construct it from the other side of the map. Okay. What about the rest of it? Materials can be delivered by ships. How many ships? I have no idea. We're gonna need a lot of ships, but we're also gonna have a lot of storage space around here. If we're gonna have to level this on this height, look at this. That's it. This is the space we're gonna get here. So, well, I can probably redo the electricity grid here, which is actually not that hard. It's only a couple of constructions here. So this is gonna give us a little bit more space, but again, leveling of this, it will take a little bit longer. I mean, like, we are doing some kind of a job here, but yeah, this doesn't look like so much fun. All of this will have to. The positive thing is, if we can break through to this valley with leveling, I don't think it's realistic. I think we're gonna have to have a small storage here. Just a small storage, or can we have one storage? I don't think... how many industrial connections do you have? 2. Okay, and pump, because we're gonna need fuel, 0. Okay, so you don't deliver fuel. Let's see, you don't deliver fuel. But fuel is there. How do you unload fuel? Bastards. Probably industrial connection as well, yeah? Well, we can do it like this. We can have the forklifts. Will they? No, they're not gonna be able to deliver fuel. Do we have any fuel tanks that have industrial connections on them? I don't think we do. Yeah, I don't think we do. So oil is not gonna be possible to be imported here, even though for some reason this harbor shows us that we can import oil. Rest of the stuff can be delivered here. That's fine. That's perfect. That's okay. So we would have to build 2 different storages. Where's the road? Let me guess. Road is in the middle. Exactly where it's supposed to be. Damn it. If the road is in the middle, that's a problem. Yeah, that's a problem. We can do... Let's see if we can just build like this. I'm just interested if we can have a thing like this. Why is the problem? Why is the central road problem? Because we cannot connect the storages to road cargo stations. We're gonna have to build storages separately, and then either load from storages. And of course, I'm probably gonna have to go for smaller storages we have. So something like this, and probably in the same thing, rotate twice and build it on this side. Right, just the other storage though. This is storage for foods and stuff, and we need the other storage for materials. That would be under open storage. Yes, open storage, and then we have rotate and T and rotate again, and something like this. Something like this, and then this is what I was thinking. I don't know. Am I doing this correctly? What do you think, guys? Is this possible? So we would have ships delivering materials here. We would have to have an army of trucks unloading this to a proper storage because it's way too small for anything. So we would have construction industries. I don't know. I think, Whale Tier, one of the biggest problems we have with this idea is how long, how many episodes will it take for us watching this be constructed? Now, the best thing I think I should do would be to make time-lapse episodes of this being constructed. Which is not a bad idea. I think I like the idea, making time-lapse episodes. The problem is time of recording them. So for every time-lapse episode, if it's going to be an hour-long time-lapse episode, or how long it's going to take for this to be constructed, I have to spend at least 4 times more 3 to 4 times more time to record it and then put it in a time lapse, which I don't really mind. I don't mind. I know how to make time lapses. It's fine. It's just time of that takes to record this. So what we can do here, let's make a plan. I like the idea. This is what, like I said in previous episodes, that I like the idea about regarding us constructing our own stuff. I would love to do this video. Now, do I make shorter episodes, shorter time-lapse episodes, building each individual segment? Maybe. What about the helicopters? Do we do... Okay, let's try this. Let's build... We don't have enough people to use them for helicopter transports there to do basic construction. It's not only going to be a basic construction, we're going to need enormous amounts of workers to finish all of this. I don't think helicopter transport of people here is a viable thing. I think we're going to have to build a city on our own and some of the basic infrastructure, and then if we're going to do construction ourselves, we will have to finish manually, automatically. We're going to have to finish both construction industry area, like cement mixers and all that stuff, plus we're gonna need to finish the city, and then we can build the rest of the stuff here. Yeah, that's about it. But again, we're gonna have to have a heating plant built, we're gonna have to have a power plant built. That means we're gonna need a bridge, and then, well, road stations, you know, for electricity. I think it's next to impossible for us to build this area using people from Whale Tier. If we're not going to use people from Whale Tier, then most of this is going to be done by automation. So we're going to just buy these buildings. So I don't think it's possible for us to build this everything from scratch on our own. I don't think it is. I don't know. You tell me, guys. What do we need for future expansion? Like Stats was the one who was saying this perfectly. You need a fire station. You need electricity. You need the technical services, and then you have to build all the amenities for people, stores, hospitals, and that kind of stuff. And then you can start moving the people in, and then you can start building industries and the rest of it. Some of these buildings require 8,000 work days to finish. So I mean, like, obviously some of these bigger buildings will be built after the town is built first. But in order for town to be functional, I think it's a little bit complicated for me, at least. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Is this doable? What would we have to do here if we're gonna build it with our own people, with our own population? What we're gonna do? What would we need to do to build it with? Well, what we need to finish if we're gonna buy the buildings? That would be the whole town, heating, and then electricity. I think would be also probably have to be either moved on the opposite side, or the electricity will have to be moved on the opposite side. Or what's the alternative? Or finished on this side and then have people delivered, go all the way there. I will finish planning for this city. I will finish planning for all of this, and then in the next episode, whatever happens in the comment section, I will make a decision in the end what will be the best thing for, you know, for making interesting YouTube videos. Obviously, I've been failing so far, so why the hell not? Let's continue on. Land ahoy. Iceberg ahoy. So, right, let's check what's happening with people. Why are they not happy? I don't know what their previous happiness levels were, so we can use this to check some of their happiness levels. So, yeah, this absolutely tells us nothing. Let's go for this month. Let's go for last couple of months. And let's start. Happiness overall is slightly slow going down. I can maybe even notice this, but okay, this is overall happiness. This has to be influenced by, well, we have, actually, I probably should have just checked these. We can have food happiness, I think it's, I have no idea. Health. Health might be going down a bit. We can definitely invest in health. I believe health, is it health and the clothing happiness determined by the, if we are producing it locally? I think it is. Yeah, all of this in the last couple of months seems more or less the same. I can see a slight decline here, but maybe I'm just mistaken. I don't know if I can see even properly what's happening with the happiness. But I will monitor this. We have clothing was always 90, I know that. Sports 94. That's that seems like it's increasing. Religion 1%, cultural 86%. Okay, television and radio stations. They have so many televisions and radio stations. Maybe we should even invest in that. But like I said, the most important thing here is financial independence. We have this project we need to finish, and yeah, we probably should go and finish it. Right, the distribution office here is being built. We need buses. Buses are already assigned, so that should be fine. Okay, it's getting dark. We're gonna go for a short break until the night is over, and this is where I'm gonna go on my rant regarding Yeti Blue. So, there was this young lad a couple of years ago, young Oolykee, who decided to make a channel which was named Oolykee. It's an English-sized version of Oolykee, which would be nickname of a nickname of Ulyanov, so it's Oolykee, and it's pronounced like that. I tried to spell Oolykee, but it's impossible. It's differently written in Slavic languages and in English, and when you try to write it in Slavic, it's mispronounced all the time. Trust me, I played so many online games and nobody was able to pronounce this. Even this name is hard to pronounce. I mean, at least it's spelled properly. Hopefully. Right, so enthusiastic little guy, yeah, right, huge guy who wanted to start making videos for YouTube just because he's spending so much time playing games. Why wouldn't he record some of it and maybe scratch up enough money to buy a new microphone or something? But so I already invested like thousands of euros, I believe, in microphone, in licensing for the software, and in some audio, the royalty-free audio stuff. What was it? Some analytics software and this kind of stuff. A little bit of it's not expensive. It's like most of it was once-off investment. So it was one of those things that I invested in, and microphone was Yeti Blue. It was working perfectly fine. Just a few months before the second year, when it expires the warranty, it broke down. I contacted them and said, hey, look, it's broken down. What can I do? Tell me how I can fix it, or, you know, fix it yourself. And the guy, the support there, was the worst support I ever had. So the support was, the guy asked me first to destroy the mic by putting a screwdriver into the micro USB port and break it off and break off the port, and I did that. And then he told me to write down the case number that they opened on the bottom of the microphone, so it's visually shown that this is the microphone that is, you know, being warranted. And then didn't reply for another month. I complained on social media because I think Logitech is owner of the Yeti Blue now, that I will not allow this case to be closed. They can close it without my knowledge, but I will continue opening cases, and they just didn't reply for a month, maybe 2 months. I had a headset, I believe, microphone, then from this Sennheiser one that I had, but I didn't want to let it go. I'm a stubborn son of that guy, and I just wanted to push this as much as I could. I don't care. I just didn't want them to close the case. I will cause them as much headache as possible. Different guy answered to me and said, I just reviewed this case. I am really sorry for everything that happened. We are sending you our best quality and the full equipment called Yeti Caster. I only had a microphone for, I don't know how much, 100 euros or something. They sent me the whole Yeti Caster, that would be the boom arm and the thing that goes on it, and the whole thing. And I was like, I don't even like Yeti anymore, and I don't want it, and I just put it in a storage. And I just opened it like a year ago or something. You can if anybody's following this channel a little bit longer, you can see the difference in the sound. And I started using it like a year ago, 9 months ago or something like that, and well, after 9 months it's broken again, but I'm not going back to Yeti Blue, I'm not going back to Logitech. Their equipment sucks. If you can, avoid it. I have this Yeti caster that has these things on the side that you can tighten so your boom will work. After tightening it, obviously a little bit too hard because it couldn't hold the mic in place. I think some line in there that is tightening this just snapped. So Yeti Blue bad, find yourself a better thing. Right, so let's go and check out happiness fell down to 94%. Now we have an emergency. Heating is working fine. We have an emergency. What is happening here? We have people that are not happy. Temperature is too low. Is it really overburdened, or is it again people without factory without people? Could have been a factory without people. Let's see the heat exchangers. Follow the heat. Both of them are they heating up or are they standing there? No, they're heating up. The gauge is moving, so the heat was the problem. I don't know what to do to fix this heat. I'm having people delivered all the time. I implemented another bus. Okay, this bus is without people. This bus is with 7 extra people. Oh, Jesus. So if I put 3, they finish their shift and leave. If I put 4, they're so spaced out that the second one that comes along brings people, they cannot work because there's nobody, and then one time it happens that there's no workers being delivered. Jesus Christ. And I bet that there's gonna be people disappearing. I can go for 5. I mean, like, this is just wasting workers, but like, why is this one empty? Why was this one empty that didn't deliver these people? Now the heating is building up. We're building, well, this one is speeding up, but he's gonna slow down again. He's driving at 60 kilometers per hour, which is the maximum speed allowed by the roads. 2 guys in the heating plant. They're gonna disappear soon. Coffee. So these are the things. This is I don't know, like, guys, do you have these issues? This is just only me. Is this Oolykee related problem? Like, this doesn't happen to anybody else except me, right? Because this is the problem. This is the problem that was implemented like that. This was perfect. This was working perfectly. You have storage for 2 freaking years of coal here. You have a heating plant that is supplied by workers. I would love to say enough workers, but my ass. And look at what's happening. I can put more buses with more people waiting in those buses not being delivered to work. Will this resolve it? I know, worker supply. Yes, worker supply. But one bus misses the workers and... Okay, worker supply. Yeah, obviously the biggest problem we have in this country is a worker supply, and we need to probably pay... We should pay attention to this. Right, okay, so hospital is gonna be built, hopefully, eventually. Planning for the new city, I don't know, depending on my mood at the time, but as far as I care now, it's gonna be end of the series. No, it's gonna be building the city on our own, starting populating city, and then maybe constructing the industries. Actually, you know what? I would probably go for the whole industries, for building everything here, and start exporting coal like yesterday. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is expensive. Oh, crap. And then starting constructing, well, paying for the construction industry and starting developing country from this side. And implement the shipping from one side of the country to the other for food, coal, all this stuff that we are producing in bigger quantities over here. So this would be my suggestion. This would be my mood for now. Finishing all of this automatically, using Whale Tear's idea of importing stuff from the border, because I was looking like, oh crap, I'm gonna have to build a road all the way to Kurbatovo, from Kurbatovo border crossing. But yeah, the Whale Tear's idea is much better. Just use the ships for delivering materials here. But then, like I said, the most of the infrastructure here would be like the beginning of the beginning of the series. Probably we should start. You know what I can do here? It's 1st of January. Happy New Year. I can build all of this with like a new beginning on the other side, without heating plant but with power plant. Also, one of the ideas was to have power lines going all across the country, connecting it here, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. What I think I will do is build the whole area around here automatically, even the new docks, and then construct automatically the new construction area. Probably it's gonna be on this side, just because we can use this harbor for loading and unloading, for both loading and unloading, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, this is for loading, this is for unloading the bulk cargo. So we can build the gravel delivery system, and the industries maybe even here. It doesn't matter. We just have to deliver the gravel across. Can you do this? How does this look? This has pillars in the middle of water, right? Yeah, it has pillars. I never built this over water, not as far as I remember. So we can have this harbor here for delivering both, you know, gravel, and we can then have construction industry here. Do we have anything to develop in this side? This is a little bit of uranium around here. I just built a city on the uranium deposit. There's a documentary on Russia Today called The Sleepy Hollow. It's about Kazakhstan, I believe, the city in Kazakhstan that is having their population just falling asleep in the middle of the day for no reason. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! It's uranium. It's they have radioactive elements around the city, and when the wind blows from the closed, abandoned uranium mine, it just makes them sleepy, and they literally fall asleep in the middle of the day. Sleepy Hollow, I think it's called. Anyway, I watched it a while ago. Anyway, so what did we say about this? City, people happiness, city hall. We didn't plan for city hall. We'll plan for city hall. This is fine. One big thing we're gonna do here, as we promised previously, we're gonna implement this right now. We're gonna be renaming some of the areas, and we said the second town is gonna be Murmansk, and this is now 100% the second town that we're gonna build. So can we delete this? Yes, we can. So we have a new Murmansk. Murmansk will stay mining town as it was in the previous series in Alaska. So we're gonna go and build Murmansk over here. So Murmansk as mining town. Oh, we already have it here. I'll probably move this around, but let's go for Murmansk. Also, it's gonna be populated for free by volunteers from Murmansk, Alaska, because they are miners. They are following their leader. They want to be led by us, by me. So we will offer them. We will give them the best leadership we can, and they will be populating this for free. We'll implement this in the game later. The amount of population as well will be determined at a later stage as well, because we're gonna see how many people we're gonna need to start in those industries. I won't go for 100%. I probably won't go for 100%. I will go for, you know, I like growth. I like to see these numbers going up. Not down so much, but definitely going up is a nice thing to have. I would like to check this out. Heating plant and these buses. He's taking 3 people back. This guy is bringing 7 people there. This guy is bringing 7 people there. You know what happened? I know what happened. We had 7 people in a vehicle, and when it comes back, it takes them more than 8 hours to get there and back during the winter, and the same people stayed on the bus until they got the job, because that place was empty of workers. So they loaded workers on the bus, and they went there and back, and they didn't leave the bus, they didn't leave the van, they just stayed on it, and on the way there they emptied the van. I believe this is again game mechanic thing, but something to pay attention to, at least. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, let's recheck what's happening with the food production. Food production is way too much. We have too much food production. We have too much food. Okay, the new distribution office is finished. We can set it up now. So we're gonna have this one where we're gonna be unloading crops and loading food. Crops are gonna be loaded from 2 different locations at the moment. That's gonna be new silo. and the old silo, because I think we're gonna increase the exports of the food. Okay, we're gonna be grain elevator. They're gonna be loading areas, and we're gonna have the border crossing. Okay, that's perfect. So this is gonna be set up in a way that we're gonna have. What's the capacity? 100 tons. We're gonna have 20%, over 20. Everything over 20% of food is gonna be exported. Okay. So let's see the vehicles. No, that's definitely not it. Where is the? It's here. You have stuff on there. Stuff on there. This one is actually at the border, just exporting. You are empty. Go here. You are empty too. Go here. Do we have trucks assigned? Yes, we do, but it destination buildings, and this road cargo station needs to be loaded to 20%. Rest of the silos, they can be emptied, and customs house goes 100%. Yes. This seems to be working. That's fine. We just need vehicles here. Let's see if we have empty vehicles. No. We need to buy vehicles here anyway. So covered hull. Total capacity, we're gonna go for bigger ones, normal ones. We have these ones and these ones. Because they're gonna go on the border crossing, let's go for 4 of these. You're gonna be loading food. Pause. Okay. Oh, right. Oof. Cuban Missile Crisis all over again. Right, source buildings, you're gonna be loading in cargo station food, unloading crops, and then crops, and unloading everything here. Oh, not crops, just food. There we go. Because they would be going to silos and selling the silos on the... Sorry, selling the grain. They were going to silos, load the grain on the trucks, and then export grain, which is not a bad idea. But I think we have upped our food processing capabilities, and I think we should use that. So I'm gonna populate all of these vehicles to a new distribution office. They only have one entrance and exit from it, so I'll just disrupt the whole procedure here and just tell them all to go here. We do have space for at least 4 more of these. I think it's all together we're gonna have 4 more. But I'm gonna leave it like this. They're gonna go and refuel now, and we're gonna beef up our food exports now, and hopefully distribution of crops here currently is doing fine, but that's because there's no production. There's no production of food because the storages are full. So we need to export this more. So that's fine. The distribution office balances it nicely when you have enough vehicles. Now it's not balanced because they're trying to export everything, but they cannot export everything because there's not enough trucks. So we have convoy going here. That's fine. We have this road being finished. It's going to be done in 17 days. It just needs to go up and down. That's it. Let them finish this, and that's it. Anyway, so this is my negative experience with Logitech and Yeti Blue. Probably that separated me and Logitech permanently as companies. It's nothing spectacular. It's just that other companies do better jobs. Let's say company I also work for, Dell, has better monitors and better warranty for stuff, but they're more expensive, but there's a quality to them. So we'll see. I'm still testing. I have a couple of Dell monitors that I'm using, and we'll see if they are good. If I have no problem having being critical towards them. Their mouse quality for Dell, they're just freaking branding. That's somebody in China making these mouses. They're just putting Dell logo on it. It's crap. Keyboards on the other hand are really good. Wireless keyboards I have from Dell. Sound systems like this Cube Sphere crap, it's crap. I got it with a decent discount, so I don't have any problems saying positive and negative thing about stuff that I'm using. So expect me to be honest about stuff that I'm using. Sennheiser was really good before. I might give him one more chance in the future. I don't know, just because I was so happy with the previous headset. This one is just appalling. And then this kind of stuff. Game, I'm always critical towards our developers, you know that. So I don't think we're gonna have any issues with that. All in all, I think we have reached the level of our heating, how much we can heat. You can see here, like I said, this one needs to be multiplied by 3. So this is at 100%. and this one is at 87%. So we don't have a lot of choice anymore. We cannot expand Sitomsk anymore without expanding the heating. Maybe by a building or two, and probably that's gonna be to make people happy, but this is it. This is what Sitomsk is. This is what we can expect. I think all of these people live there. 1,254. We said 1,500 people we're gonna need for all the industries we have, and I believe we have 100, 200. Yeah, this is more or less the capacity of the buildings we have now. When they're filled, this is it. If we expand these industries anymore, we're gonna have to expand the city, but then the whole infrastructure has to go. So I think the Sitomsk is extended to its potential. Definitely, we can replace the old buildings with the new ones, make it a little bit tidier, nicer, parks and all that stuff. And this is where I'm gonna expect Sitom to participate, because we would need some, suggestions how we should develop the city. Other industries here, bricks. You can see that they're working, slaving away, working the hell away. So we're gonna go for 1 and 2. This is for buses, and I'm pretty sure that they're gonna require buses in all of these areas. So these are mechanical components and everything else delivered. Most of the groundwork has been done. Electricity hoses are connected, and there they should be in range, and the only thing they're missing here is the wood for trucks. We have 2 tanker trucks here. Looks like I'm gonna buy more vehicles over here. 1 Skoda and 2 Skodas, and then I'm gonna go for, you know what? I think we are too far away to use these Praga trucks. I think I'm gonna go just for Skodas again. 2 Skodas, so you have 4 more vehicles here. Hopefully you're gonna make a good use of it. So off you go. Right, they're gonna be delivering boards. They're gonna be distributing bricks. Delivering wood. Distributing bricks to the export sites. Well, export sites, yeah, they're not really ideal, but they're good enough. We have a ship here full of bricks going for Norilsk. 4,000 rubles worth of bricks. You can see that this storage area is not full yet. We can increase this. The problem is, again, the production of coal. We are not producing enough of it. The best indicator for coal production would be Karagino large aggregate storage for our heating plant, because this is where all the coal ends up. Some of it goes here, but I'm pretty sure the power plant is going to be supplied. I think we have 1 or 2 trucks delivering coal just from this Karagino factory. Coal delivered there is being, like the gentleman said, delivered from this and from this coal loading facility. Unfortunately, this coal loading facility is not being used because all the coal that is being stored here is being sent to the brick factory. Brick factory is working to... Well, it's working as much as it can. It's working as much as the coal is being delivered. So this is the next bottleneck that we are resolving. That will be the coal production, charcoal kilns over here. Okay. Construction industries, this is not the priority here, so I'm gonna leave it as it is. We have a power station here. Oh, sorry, gas station here. I will construct the rest of the infrastructure. Can we do it like this? Let me see here. Do you have electricity connected? Yes, you can. You have. This is how far the electricity goes. That's fine. So we can build it in the middle of nowhere here. So we can have electricity hoses. This one rotated twice. Footpath? No. I'm looking how I can build this. You know what? Let's do it like this. Without connections. Mud road is fine. There we go. And electricity hoses. Electricity hoses. I'll build the big ones. This is me being smart in rare occasions. Build it here. Build it here. Right, we can construct these. Off you go. 1. Construct this one and this one. And number 2 is buses. Get them straight away here because we're gonna need them. Right, everything is removed. Winter is slowly passing. We're gonna have harvest season starting soon. We have trucks docking here. Where are you going? Alright, they're delivering the food thing, is the food, the crops. They're both of them. They're all delivering crops and exporting crops. Looks like this is productive again. Oh, look at the number of workers. I just hope the heating plant is productive again. And when I see this gauge not being full, that's a problem. Right, continuing on, a hospital is being built. Did we lower this to 0? Yes, we did. No locals working on it, that's fine. Excavation work is going to be done by our vehicles, and then when the rest of the materials are delivered, we're going to finish our new hospital. 97% happiness, this is increasing. Healthiness is satiated. Sports, okay. Enjoyment. I think sports facilities should be plentiful or available for all. Cinema is being used. Oh no. Yeah, let's go a little bit more people. Because it looks like it's running at capacity. This is okay, and I believe that the fire trucks are definitely lacking here. Let's see, the technical services, this is not being cleaned well. I will get them another truck here. We have another technical service here, which is, it should be working perfectly fine. 2-kilometer range, again, cities should be clean, but yeah, I probably, did I set them? Yeah, mud roads. Mud roads are a little bit of a problem because this area here is full of mud roads. This is one of those things where it's gonna have to be done in summer and stage by stage. And no, I can do one road, finish it, and then these roads to the bus stop, finish it. Should we remove this clinic later on? Yeah, probably I'm gonna remove this clinic as well, but this is a long-term plans for Sitomsk, for developing of this city. Anyway, we paid enough attention to this city. We have 15 minutes to go, and I'm gonna go and plan the rest of the area in the new coal town that's gonna be developed in tomorrow's episode. Okay, so the coal area here, we have a harbor that's going to be accepting ships. Of course, it's a little bit on a smaller side, but that's fine because future harbors, I'm thinking about building them somewhere in a little bit flatter area, flat earth area. So maybe somewhere around here, but as you know, as we just tested it out, whatever we do is going to take a lot of leveling around here to construct, to place it anywhere. So we have 2 harbors here, one for import, well, even export. We'll see what we can do with this, but this is definitely extremely limited. We can't do any serious exports with this because even the smaller ships we have, there's not enough load in them to use them. What we can do, what we will do, is going to purchase ships and import everything that we need. We're going to import it here, and then we're going to have dedicated lines getting this into our central storage area. Okay, central storage area, that's another thing. Central storage area can be across the bridge. I love bridges. I hope the bridges survive forever. And I hope that we're going to have, I'm pretty sure we're going to have a lot of bridges across this river. First of them being probably a bypass bridge near these power lines. Potentially with this access to this central island here, so something like this. Wow, I bet this is gonna take a while to build. Again, one other tourist location, one of the tourist locations we can build. Okay, that's enough. I'm not gonna do this. And then we can go for bridge construction. I totally forgot. No, I'm not gonna plan this bridge. This is gonna be a separate episode. We're gonna do it separately. What we're gonna need is a central storage facility. We build roads around here. A central logistics area. This is too close to town. We're probably gonna have to build it either here. The only worry is where we're gonna expand. I think we're gonna expand in this area here, in this part of the map more. First of all, most of the uranium is on this side of the river. Oil is across. This is another project for a city that we might invest in the future. Iron is going to be tricky. Iron is going to be properly tricky. This is probably going to require a lot of railroad construction for this. So we're going to start with coal here, and hopefully we're going to get decent money for the coal exports. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Friggin'. Yeah. I have no idea. Yeah. I can get another one here, but is there any point to this? I don't know. I know some of them. This is literally, at least in my books, sacrificing 14 people, having unemployment of 14 people at all the time, because I think only 3 is enough to supply them with enough people. But I think it might be something that we just have to do, maybe, because it's the only location where we're delivering this. If we had a power plant, maybe it would be a little bit better. But I don't know. Let's have a 5th freaking van delivering people there, and let's enjoy it. Yay, fun. Okay, going back. Decisions need to be made about the logistics area. Bridges. I like bridges. Let's just build it on the across the river here. So let's remove the main road going from the bridge, and let's start planning for an intersection. So main road. Well, how are we gonna make this main road? What the freaking hell did I just do? You know what I'm gonna do now? I'm probably gonna destroy the bridge. I mean, like, by accident, but that doesn't matter. I mean, like, it's just a stupid wooden bridge. We need this, bendy, there we go. And then we can go and remove part of this. And have the main road going in this direction. And have this bridge connected like this. There we go. And directly across the bridge, I would like to build the logistics area over here. Okay, so let's plan for nice, decent logistics area. So we're gonna need storage facilities for the food and all. So what will be our logistic area? Logistics area will be storage. That would be... No, yeah, well, we can do it for both. Can we use the one road cargo station? Yeah, let's see if we can have decent amounts of these stuff. 200 tons. How big are these? You know what? Let's start with the cargo station. I think road cargo station is the most important thing. It doesn't really matter in which direction it goes, because industrial connections are more important. And then what do we need? We need logistic. We need open storage, small. Doubt that you're small, honey. 100 tons of each. 100 tons of each. Is this too small? I don't think it is. Let's do it like this. Let's build this like this. With these, how do I call it? Decently sized. Why does this one have such a bigger capacity? And let's build one of these. So this would be our logistics area for deliveries. Okay, let's do it like this. Like this, and then delete this one. So we would have logistic area for construction materials and for the food and the local consumption. Right, okay, sorry about that. That would be it. If we need to expand it, we have 2 more connections, and this would be logistics area for construction village. It's a logistics area, period. There we go. And it's directly connected to the city, and then we can deliver across the bridge the whole thing. One other thing I didn't construct here, and I promised this like 5 times, and Whaletier was patient enough to wait for this, so I will start on this. We're gonna start on the highway. Highway won't be built for a while. I think that's well known to everybody. So I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna start on this side. I think we should use parts of this road here. So what I would like to do is this. There we go. Highway. No, all jokes aside, I would like to utilize the existing infrastructure. That's it that we just did. Can we? You know what I would like to do? 90-degree angles here. Obviously, this is going to be connected elsewhere, but I would like to have this like this. It's wavy a bit. I will finish the last connections later on. This is just a working title. This is just how it's supposed to be. I don't know what to do with these guys. I think we can go across the highway. So something like this. And then a highway should go. I was thinking of connecting... shrink. I was thinking of connecting to here. So we can go just build these pieces. You know, plan for these pieces. All the way here and then connect it to... I don't know if it's here. These connections, I don't want to do them now because they can be easily mistaken. So I won't do these connections. I was thinking going towards the where once Murmansk was supposed to be, but I'm not sure if I want to go there because I don't know how far we're gonna have road transport going in this direction. But what we need to do, what we will do, is connect border to border, more or less. And then saying, do we have these? And then, yeah, we have these roads. The important things that we need to connect is Shapkino over here and Yeniseisk there. But I don't want to connect them with the existing roads. I want to build brand new road with a better infrastructure. So I think the best thing would be to remove this, whatever stupid thing I built here, and then just go. Oh, right, you have the. Sure. And then we can go right hand side. I don't know how straight this is. Wow, really? I want to make it a little bit bendy, you know, so it has some kind of character to it. And then the second one. This is clearance of the forest for planning. This is more or less blueprints for the future highway. And we spoke in the comment section about highway, and I would like to build on this. Ooh, we can go around this, but I think everybody, you know what? Let's leave this one unfinished, because I would love to have bridges here. I know that any sane people and country wouldn't build a bridge if they don't need to do it. So do we go around this, or do we like bridges? I like bridges, so I would like to build bridge, but let's see, let's not go overboard with this. And then somewhere from here we can go like the... Where the hell did I click? I clicked here. It doesn't matter. So, and then it has to go close to the... Where is it? Yeniseisk here on the right. You know what? I don't want it to be so straight. I want it to be like this. And then bend, bend, bend. It's going parallel to these roads. That's fine. Yeah, it's a little bit on the straight side. But look, it's Siberian outback, Australian outback. At least we're gonna be able to run our road trains here. What the hell is this? Then all the way here. A little bit bendy, but that's sacred tree, and this is also one of the things you probably guys didn't know, but I'm gonna let Oolykee teach you. There's a motorway, something in the west of Ireland, between, I think, Limerick and Cork. They diverted a road, not highway, road. They diverted a road, and that would be it. That will be here. Obviously, I think I should be connecting two of our biggest cities, but we can make an interchange here or close to the border and then have it there, or we can just divert the main road going this way. Probably we would cross this part of the river. I won't use this. I will. When we're building a highway, we need to be smart about it. You need to think about where the floodplains are and build over it, and, you know, potential stilts and this kind of stuff. So we would make a highway going either this way or this way. This way would we have more bridges, but hey ho, we like them. Or if we want to be economical, it would go this way. So we can technically connect two of our biggest cities. Well, first cities, we don't know which one is going to be the biggest one. Probably capital city in the future. We should plan for that. But these would be the highways that I was thinking about. So well, but I just thought of it. And then we can go probably build this parallel road through the forest. Now, this game allows you to build just roads through forest, but building a road through forest is not an easy task. Even the mud road like this. So how we gonna connect this, and where we gonna end this road? Probably, I believe you guys also would like us to go this way to connect it to Murmansk. But this is the blueprints of the road. It's not used now. There's nobody traveling there and back, so there's no need for them to be here. I could have actually left those houses. I just want to check if there's anybody moving in here. No, it doesn't seem so. Anyway, 1,842 people are currently living in our country. Heating. I am out of words. I'm just lost for words. I don't know what to tell you about this heating. I don't know. It's as you see. It's not working. It's not working. Our people are not being supplied here. This bus is returning back with, well, he just delivered people. Just pause this. I want to see this one here. This one is returning without people as well. They're just transporting people, and they're causing problems because all of these trucks during the winter, because of the distance that they pass, they deliver workers to the heating plant, and the next one doesn't deliver workers to the heating plant, but because it's less than 4-hour distance there, less than 4-hour distance back, same people stay on a bus. As far as I understand it, we can check this, but unfortunately I don't have any full buses. Here we go. We have these guys. We can open all 7 of them, and let's check this one. Wait. Wood cutting post. That's the wrong bus. That's the wrong bus. I thought that was the one going there. No, that's the wrong bus. And then people stay on a bus. They stay on a bus because they still weren't delivered to the work. They don't disappear. And then the second time when they're on the road to the heating plant, they disappear on the road. And then we have an empty van delivering people, and then heating plant doesn't work. And then we skip like a chain. We skip one. Is it a bracket? One tooth. We skip it and we just damage the chain, and then heating just falls down. Now heating is fine, but I'm not sure how to resolve this. Bus stations probably would be better if we have a bus station and then several industries around, so they can more constantly be supplied, because this is the exact amount of people to a single factory, and yeah, multiple industries would probably work better. Professors here, they're teaching. There's not enough students. Loyalty is at 32%. That's fine. Hospital is... almost everything is delivered, so we can have locals work on this. 40 of them. I'm pretty sure we finished all the electricity infrastructure. We're finishing the last one here, and I just need to set the last gas station here to fuel distribution. Bang, and that's it. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, you have the description of the video. Happy Wednesday, guys, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye.